Hey guys, welcome back to another awesome Autobot Skyward Primacy video, and today we are going to do the review on the Transformers 1 Studio Series Thundercracker. So today we're just gonna look at inside. So today we're just gonna review, look at the Transformer, look at this jet mode, and then yeah, and yeah. So we're gonna start from the package. Here we have Thundercracker, and here's a transformation. It's all from Transformers 1, and before he's a Decepticon, which he is, but in Transformers 1, he was merely a high guard. Alright, and then here you have Thundercracker. Here you have his awesome transformation. Transforms more than meets the eye. It has 29 steps. Now, the reason why that I have not posted this, the moment after I made the video on Bumblebee, is because I want to get more familiar with this guy. So so here you have Thundercracker, Transformers 1, you get the Decepticon logo, Thundercracker, you have the Autobot logo, same. And of course we have Thundercracker, I'm sorry. Alright. And yeah, Transformers 1. Right? And all made from Hasbro. So yeah. So this is Thundercracker. Also, let me know in the comments if you have ever watched Transformers 1. I've seen the movie many times. It's very awesome. I think I rarely see Thundercracker anywhere. But yeah. So anyway, here we have Thundercracker. Right here. Here he is in his robot mode. Looks just like the one from the movies. Here, like inside is actually left on the head. Here we also see his eyes right here, which is his basically look like his visor, whatnot. Here you have his arm cannons, and right here, and then all the way down here, you have the front end of the jet right here. Here, and also all the way down, we also see some more blue here. I mean, which is pretty cool though. But this is like all blue, and of course, a little splash of red right here. Here, love the red lines, and also this is also one of my first ever Decepticon Seekers Transformers to ever have, because I mostly have a bunch of Autobots and Decepticons that like transform mostly into cars, trucks, and tanks. Why not? If you see all my in a motorcycle, if you see my other previous videos, and yeah, and so this is another one that flies. Here you have Thundercracker, and also here you have his accessories, which is his arm cannons. And I'm just gonna get to that real quick because it's all right here. Here, I mean, so you can move it anyway. And I mean, they also come with it in the in jet mode. If you look at in the box, you can see that his arm cannons are also like under him. So yeah, so let me know in the comments if you have this specific type, and also I would like to know if you also have the star screen with them with it too. And here you going to the back here, you have some more detailed parts, part of the jet, the wings, and if you look going at the feet, you can see where his rocket boosters are. Alright, and then to here. So yeah, and so for articulation, his head moves 360 left and right. His arms can move, they can move up, they can move forward, they can move backward. I mean, it's a little hard trying to do that because you got the whole wing section right here, and also you got bending at the elbow right here, and also not so much on the wrist. Unless the wrist itself moves, but it does not move. I'm sorry. And then of course you have your whole waist swivel right here. I mean, sort of, because you're only moving the legs, right? And then yeah, speaking of legs, here you have it moves at the hip, moves up pretty high, moves backwards not that high at all because of the whole stuff at the back of him. And then you have his knee. That part moves, and then also, oops, and then also at the, well, I guess his foot doesn't move, but except for this part right here, which is only for transformation. So here you have Thundercracker in his robot mode. And then for some size comparisons, we're gonna do some Autobots because we're gonna do some other Transformers. So here we have him with Optimus Prime from the Transformers War for Cybertron video game. So here we have him with with Mecha with Optimus Prime, and that if you guys remember that I did a video on him. Here we have him with Warpeth. Here that's a tank, kind of small, but I guess that's kind of true. Oh, and then here we have him with one of the most agile Autobots, most stealthiest, more like a ninja. Here we have Road Rocket, and then here we have him with Chromia. Yeah. So there's your size comparisons with Autobots, and then now here we have him in robot mode. Now it's time to go down for the transformation. So first to transform him, we're going to remove his arm cans because these are going to pop on, going to be put on him last. So we're just going to move those aside, and then we're going to come to the back. We're going to see these tabs. We're going to tab them off. They're going to come down, and then this is going to go upward, and then this is going to spin right there because these two tabs are going to be locked in into these tabs right on the sides. And then now coming for the body, we're going to flip his head up, or like bring up his head, and then we're going to take it, fold it around, and and this part's very interesting because the moment once when you do this, everything just begins to slide into place, which is really unique. So we're gonna take this whole front end section, which is gonna be the front end of the jet. It's gonna move up, lock into place. The whole nose of the airplane is gonna flip up, and then this whole section right here is going, and then this whole section right here, which is the front end of the jet, is just gonna slide up, and then snap into place. And there you have your whole front end, and then this whole section right here is going to collapse back. There, rests his head right there, and this snaps into place, just like that. Okay, and then we're just gonna move these sections outward, and then now we're gonna work on the legs. So for now, the legs is pretty easy too. It's very interesting. So you take these bits, move them, and then we're gonna take it, move it, and just put it in place, just like that. And then these are going to be the rocket boosters, so these are going to go upward like this, but not all the way. His feet sections going to be all the way up like this, and then, oops, and then, as usual, this whole section comes down and around like this, and then this part right here is going to snap into place. So the engines are going to go in, snap into his hips, like that. And then these bits that are from his calf, this is going to snap into place into the engines. I think that's what they do. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't know why. I don't know why I get that out of line. Yeah, just like that. And then the feet are just gonna go back all the way in, and then you have your whole backside, which is really cool. And and also here's what I also like about them is that when it comes to transformations, like you don't have to do so much with the arms. So the arms just kind of just, I don't know, rest in that position. But what they do is they do snap into place, I think. See, I think they do. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, they do. Oh yeah, and so yeah, it's that tab right in the wrist, which is the reason why this thing doesn't move. The wrists don't move, so that just taps into place, just like that, I think. And then now we're almost done. Almost done, guys. And then now we're going to take this whole section and we're going to put it up like this. And then we're going to take this whole section, comes all the way down, or maybe I should move these out like that, and then that snaps into place. Align these, and then finally, and then we're going to snap the wings into their position like that. And then finally, and the only part you have to work with is the shoulders. So these bits, they come out like this. They turn. Okay, and then just from that, you have the clearance to strap on his weapons, or just to push in his weapons into those slots, and then you're going to take them, and then they just come together, just like that. And here you have Thundercracker in his Cybertronian high guard jet mode. And then so here we have him in his jet mode. Looks very unique. The red looks pretty good. So as we get here to the cockpit, you can see like a little bit of gold color right here, which is kind of true from the original movie. And then as you like get here, it's very clean looking. I love the way how the wings kind of make that Star Wars ship look. You know, it's kind of like Star Wars ish, I guess you can say that. And as you get to the back, we have his rocket engines right there, his boosters. The feet, like his feet on the back, kind of make it a whole lot more cleaner. I love the way how Hasbro makes the transformations look as clean and good as possible. And then as we go to the underside here, you can see some robot bits, like his hand just sitting right there. And I think that these are only one of the transformers that you barely use when it comes to having to mess with arms. And so yeah, so that's what I like about this. So so this is what I like about it. He got his cannons right here. Looks really clean, and they do kind of go with his whole look. You know, I kind of wish he had some arm blades and whatnot, and that'd be better. And so he's like a quick 360 just to show you guys what he looks like. And so yeah, so that's him in his jet mode. Hold on, guys. Okay, and then now for some size comparison, but this time with vehicle modes, we are going to do, and then for size comparison, here we have him with Bumblebee in his car mode. And then inside, so here's what it looks like in his car mode. I don't know why it looks like he doesn't stand up right. Yeah, I see like that. Here from the back. Here's from the other side. And here's back. And yeah, and so yeah, it looks pretty good. And then here we have him with G1 Transformers the movie Hot Rod on as if you remember this guy. So here he is from the side, here he is from the front, here he is from the back, and here is from the other side, and then here he is again, and of course you're looking from the top up, and here is from the bottom. Yeah, and so I also same with Bumblebee. And so yeah, so that's what he looks like in jet mode. And here you have the bots again, and so yeah, so thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys love the review of Thundercracker. Let me know in the comments section below if you have seen Transformers Run 1, or if you have one of the action figures himself. So I'll see you guys in the next video.